Ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Cool. Let's do a quick mic check there.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I came initially as a student, so I applied for a student visa to do my master's in UL. I got the visa. I came to here, I finished my master's, and then my visa was expired, and I couldn't stay and I couldn't go at the same time. So actually the Irish government were very understanding, and they gave me permission to stay here, and eventually, of course, to bring my family here. So my main reason was to come here to do to continue my studies in Ireland. It's just all over the news. It is horrible situation, honestly, and like bombing, killing, death everywhere. Water, food, everything is used as weapon in Syria. I mean, I'd say the only victims are civilians now. So everybody is fighting in Syria, but the civilians are paying high prices for it. It's just very sad situation. I think every single house in Syria, you will find somebody has been killed. Everyone is affected. I mean, it is highly important to raise the situation and to highlight as well that these people are escaping death on first place. It is very important as well to highlight why this war is happening, what was the main reason for it. And I think it doesn't only goes back for 1, 2, or 3 years. This is really goes back to from 2003, when the Americans and British invaded Iraq. This is when everything started. So I think it is very important to highlight why this happens, who is responsible, and what are the solutions. Very important to highlight them. Some of them yes, and some of them no, because I think some media, they have an agenda and they want to follow. So it depends on the news agency, or it depends on the like newspaper. Are they left or are they right, for example? But in general, I think it's not enough. It should be more coverage. It's important to highlight as well the stories behind each person. I think that's a very good question. I was in Kos island in Greece, and I worked as a volunteer for 1 week. And mainly, I have to be honest, from my critical point of view, I could see both. I could see migrants and I could see refugees. I talked to many people. Refugees, for example, they are escaping first place, death. They are escaping torture, rape, and very hard life situation. Okay, they have money, and I met lots of people. They have their own money with them, but they want a shelter, safe place to stay in. Whereas migrants, I met as well people, let's say from Morocco, from Algeria, from Tunisia, from Lebanon. They want to have better life. I think at this stage, everyone is refugee. I mean, I am not the person to determine who is refugee or not. And I talked to some of the UN people working in the island, and they said at this stage, everybody is refugee. I think that's not the right thing to do. I mean, I'm not in position, or even the media, or even UN, or any country to say he is refugee or he is migrant, or she is refugee or migrant. They all should be mentioned at this stage as refugees. Later on, this will be different situation. I mean, I heard like some news agencies from the beginning were mentioning refugees, some of them migrants. Until now, for example, they are saying migrants. But I think this should be, at this stage, everyone is refugee, and should be really highlighted and trying to force it. Of course, I think this is really good idea, because it just gives everybody equal opportunities, and then later on, yeah, as I said, it will be determined. Everybody needs help, and everybody is refugee at first place.